Let's speak to our correspondent, Noga Tarnopolsky, standing by in Jerusalem. Hello to you, Noga. We should say Hamas agreeing to start negotiations, but not necessarily agreeing to a deal. There are asterisks here, aren't there?
There are plenty of asterisks, or what we might call tweaks, William, or what Shara Bachbach, President Trump's close Palestinian-American associate, called amendments that Hamas is asking. Basically, Donald Trump demanded an answer to the plan presented by his representatives within a 24-hour window, late on Thursday. And Hamas did not want to be perceived as unresponsive to that demand. On the other hand, they didn't really want to answer what he wanted, which was a yes or no. And so what they did is they said, we have a positive response to this. We are willing to engage on talks based on this document in a positive spirit. So we don't really know how far or how close we may be to any concrete agreement. Mr. Bachbach, the Trump associate, said that he did not think that, quote, these amendments would prove a real obstacle, but it's hard to say. Hamas may well still be demanding a route, an avenue towards declaring the war in Gaza over. And you would think that the Israeli government also would want to declare this war done and dusted, but actually not, because so long as Hamas exists in any form, even just in the sense of negotiators sitting in Qatar, for the Israeli government, for the Israeli Prime Minister, I should say, Benjamin Netanyahu, this poses a danger. He could lose some hard right coalition allies, and he could lose his government. The other thing I want to say is that Donald Trump really badly wanted to have a concrete announcement to make early this week when Benjamin Netanyahu will be visiting the White House. So it's possible that this small or significant stumbling block presented by Hamas may prove an irritant to those plans.
Yeah, and given that Netanyahu will be in Washington, and it seems like the stage is set for a major announcement, do you think that might increase Hamas's leverage?
I don't know. I mean, it clearly increases the danger also to Hamas, because Donald Trump could lose patience and say to Netanyahu, you know what, bomb them to kingdom come. And for Netanyahu, although there's not that much left to bomb in Gaza, that could be a politically very expedient position. Hamas clearly is betting on the other side of this coin, as you just said, that maybe the urgency felt now, the momentum that already seems to be underway, will allow them some more leeway. But it's hard to guess, and many of the figures in this who are going to have to make this decision are pretty enigmatic. Hamas's leadership is more or less decimated, and those speaking on behalf of Hamas are the foreign political leadership in Qatar. They obviously need the accord of the military Hamas leaders still in Gaza if they're going to make any commitment. So it's hard to imagine at this point how this is going to be an immediate thing. But of course, I could be wrong. We've been there before. We have been before at this stage and then lost all hope of any agreement. And we have been at this stage before and actually, as in early January, seen it come to fruition.
Indeed, indeed. Noga, thank you very much. Noga Tarnopolsky reporting from Jerusalem.